Welcome back, everybody, to Aztecs Now. We are joined by senior place kicker Lane Yoshida, who joins us here in studio. Nice to have you with us. First of all, is this your television debut, by the way?
It is.
It is. Okay. All right. Good. I always feel bad when I ask that because I don't want some athlete to say, "Oh no, I was on an episode of Cops one time." So that's good. You haven't been there. Let's talk about what happened last year in the Air Force game. I think it's one of the best pieces of video from a 2-win season last season. Was after a kick against Air Force right here. You make a rather long field goal, which breaks up a 7-7 tie. Explain to us what you were doing to Drew Westling here, the backup quarterback.
Well, it was a career-long field goal for me, so I was kind of excited. And coming off the sideline, Drew just wanted to give me a high five, and just got a little bit too close there, and he didn't have his helmet on. So it was a lesson to him: keep your helmet on during the game.
Is that one of those? Oh, so you pin the blame on the poor backup quarterback?
No, it's all my fault. Clearly my fault.
Is that one of those things where there's just so much emotion that you're going to wind up hitting anybody? You run your head into anything, you don't care. It's you're just not thinking about the kid not having a helmet on while you have one on.
I was pretty excited, but me and Drew have a good laugh about it every once now and again. So it's just not too fun to watch the video. That was the first time I saw that video in about a year. So
when's the last time that the two of you guys wound up bringing that up?
Probably in the summertime. Training camp, we got a lot of time, downtime, and just hanging out and talking about old times, things like that. So that came up and had a good laugh about it. But it's still probably one of the most embarrassing things I've ever done. So
talk about most of the embarrassing things done in this new generation end up on YouTube. From all we know, that's not on YouTube. However, it did make the rounds nationally, correct?
I believe so. Yeah. Someone gave me a phone call and it was on. I think it was on Best Damn Sports Show.
Okay.
And I couldn't hear what they were saying because my roommate was laughing so loud. So I don't know what they said, but I saw the little clip, and I just haven't tried to find it since. I've just kind of not acknowledged it. So.
All right. Well, let's talk about your kicking in the Idaho game. You've done a pretty good job on field goals, and you had 2 here in the Idaho game at plus 40 yards, and so you're 2 for 2 this season from 40 to 49. And just talk to me about hitting those 2 big field goals in the Idaho game.
Well, first of all, it starts with the big guys up front. They're doing a great job this year. They're a solid unit. They really work on their protection all the time in practice. Aaron Brewer, the long snapper, he's been doing a great job his entire career so far, and he'll do so in the future. And Doug Deacon, the holder, he's been doing a great job. Hard-working guy. We work on it before and after practice as well as with Aaron Brewer. So it's just about getting rhythm and timing, and we felt pretty good in pregame and got some good kicks in there to help the team win, or try to help the team get the win.
Yeah, I talked to Coach Hoke about the fact that this is not one of those traditional college environments. You're kicking inside what almost appears like an airplane hangar.
Right.
No disrespect to the Kibbe Dome there, but it's how hard is that to kick in a place like that?
It was a fun experience. Like Coach Hoke said, it got loud at times. Their fans had a lot of school spirit, but I think it was fun to play in that environment. It was something new, and there's no wind, of course. So I like that.
Right.
And a little bit of altitude helped out a little bit, so I definitely enjoyed playing there. Wish we get the win. Could have got the win, so we'll just have to work hard this week and get ready for next week's game.
Very few places you go in college where there aren't fans, in the end zones. There was a lot of just signs, for goodness sakes. I don't know how focused you were. Do you know what the CBS affiliate is, by the way, up there in Moscow, Idaho? Do you have a chance to look at all the signs, or were you locked in?
No, I was just looking at the goalpost.
Okay. So how is it to not have fans there, instead have just a bunch of signs or a wall there? Is it a little bit easier or more difficult?
I think it was the same. I really don't look at the fans or the background. The only thing I focus in on is the goalpost. And me and Doug Deacon, the holder, kind of judge the wind before we go out there and get things dialed in before we go out there. So the fans and the signs in the background really just, I really don't pay attention to those. So
I'm always fascinated about the mental makeup of guys who kick. In that, are you more excited about making the game-winning field goal, or are you more excited about kicking a touchback, or having kick a football 3 yards deep in the end zone where a guy only returns it out to the 9-yard line, and you give your defense and their offense poor starting field position? What do you like to work on better, and what do you take greater pride in?
Well, whatever I'm called upon to do from the coaching staff, I just want to do my part to help the team win, and whether it's a field goal or a kickoff or even a tackle, something like that, just whatever I can do to help the team win. That's what I try to do every day.
Well, we appreciate the time. Best of luck at Air Force kicking at altitude. You think you can handle that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, Lane Yoshida, everybody. He is the senior place kicker here at San Diego State. Up next, the cross-country team hosting the Aztec Invitational at Balboa Park over the weekend. We'll find out how the Aztecs runners fared in their home event coming up next.